time for the fantasy football girl.
Hi, I'm Talia.
And I'm Danny,
And welcome to Fantasy Football Girls. Cheers. So today we are talking about ballers and busts for week 6. And this is kind of a sleeper edition. We're looking at waiver wire pickups and letting you know if we think you should play them right away or hang on to them and wait for later. Well, let's start with the ballers, the people we do think you should play.
Yes.
And remember, we only have 30 seconds to pack in as much information as we can. If we go over, then we fail.
Okay, Odell Beckham against the Eagles defense. The rookie from LSU has faced nothing but speculation for the past 5 months, calling him a bust. People are booing him. You know what? I'm picking him up this week on the waiver wire. He's only owned in 11% of leagues. Beckham's speed and breakaway ability. Did you see that double move for a touchdown against the Falcons? It gave him the go-ahead run. Gives Manning some fierce talent and more opportunities. They played over 50% of the passes, and I expect him to go off in Philadelphia. He has high-end talent and played like a baller against Atlanta.
But you failed to get it in 30 seconds.
But I kind of just added some extra information.
I know.
I think I had enough. Okay,
Here we go.
Talia, let's go.
Brendan Oliver versus the Raiders. He was channeling Darren Sproles and creamed the Jets with 19 rushes, 4 catches for 182 yards and 2 touchdowns. Donald Brown is out with a concussion. He's day-to-day, but Oliver outperformed him anyway. And even when Matthews comes back, which won't be probably till week 8, Oliver could still stay involved as Woodhead's replacement. This week versus the Raiders, Raiders have a better rush D than pass D, but that's not saying much. And if he can demolish the Jets front 7, he should have no problem here versus the Raiders.
Okay, I guess you did well.
Oh, I got under. I have more information.
But under's not perfect.
Well,
I need more information.
I'll give it to you.
No, I don't want
How
it.
many more seconds do I have?
1 second. Go.
Upcoming Raiders, Kansas City. Alright, well, the next 4 weeks are looking pretty good for the Chargers running backs.
Oh, it's
Their schedule is Raiders, Kansas City, Denver, and Miami. So he's a baller this week and potentially for a couple more weeks too.
Go. Owen Daniels versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Dennis Pitta is out for the season. So what? In goes Owen Daniels. Gary Kubiak loves playing those tight ends in the red zone. They have experience together in Houston, so you know what? They're going to do great. Last week against the Colts, he had 5 receptions for 70 yards, which is good. This week he's playing the Bucs. Yeah. Tampa Bay allowed 8.5 points to tight ends, the 11th most in the league. Travis Kelce and Jimmy Graham are both out on bye. Owens is your best matchup, 8.1% owned in ESPN. He's a breakout player. Let's go, Owen Daniels.
I mean,
No way. I
stopped
had
you
that.
at 31 and you just kept going.
Yeah, because I just like to go.
Go.
But I didn't need to go. I think if you stopped at 30,
You're right.
you
You
would
would have
see
gotten all the
I
information.
had it.
I retract the fail.
I just sometimes like to just keep going.
The Energizer
There's nothing
Bunny
wrong with that. That's true. That's why we need to drink our beer.
to mellow you out.
Yeah.
It's true.
We should play drinking games 1 week before we do this.
Andre Williams versus the Eagles. I've liked him since the preseason. Now he has an opportunity with Rashad Jennings out with his sprained knee. The Eagles D has looked great, but their rush D actually just allowed the Rams running backs almost 5 yards per carry, which is a lot, and Cunningham got a rushing touchdown. Williams could easily put up 70 yards and a touchdown, which should be enough for your running back 2 and or flex position for most people. So he's not very involved in the passing game, so he's better for standard than PPR, but he's still a really powerful back, and he's getting the opportunities, 15 plus carries behind an O-line that Football Outsiders ranked in top 10.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
0.25 over. All right, buddy.
All right.
Let's go with your first bust.
Ronnie Hillman versus the Jets. Ball's out with a serious groin injury, so everyone is freaking out over picking up Ronnie Hillman, which I agree, he's great for the rest of season value, but week 6, beware. Oliver ran all over the Jets, but keep in mind, this is still the same team that kept Matt Forte and Eddie Lacy in check, not dismissing them after 1 week. Plus, there could be a 3-headed running back by committee with CJ Anderson and Juwan Thompson, who had a touchdown last week. He's going to split carries, so high value for the rest of the season, not so much week 6.
Good.
All right.
You didn't fail.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't want people to think that I think that he's a bust for a pickup. You should
Just
pick
keep
him up.
going. I mean, is this extra time?
I thought we'd just keep going, right? No, I got all my information and I'm clarifying.
Okay, Claire.
Because you know that people are going to be like, what do you mean he's a bust?
In that high voice.
Yeah, that's how I read all incoming tweets. What do you mean? No. But yeah, I think that he will have great value. Any running back, the reason I picked up Monte Ball is because any running back in Peyton Manning's offense has high upside. But
Monte Ball's been really good. I'm so happy he's on my team.
No, but
really, because he's not.
There was a rough schedule, and that's my point. Their schedule doesn't actually get better for 3 more weeks. They're going against the Jets, 49ers, and Chargers.
Didn't you do research before the season about what the schedule was?
You know what? I'm actually really in our league.
She didn't do research?
Of course I did. Who are you talking to? I changed my mind at the last time at the last minute because of an article that I had read right before the draft, which I over-researched. And I went with Ball, and I should have gone with DeMarco Murray.
Yeah, you should have. He's one of my boyfriends.
Yeah, well, he's not on any of your teams.
That's true.
So.
But I wish he was. I'm giving him the eye from the corner. Maybe FanDuel.
If I could go back and redo it, I would do that. But, of course, hindsight's 20/20. But
Hindsight's not playing anymore, is he?
In our league, I have Matt Forte, and I have the highest points.
Yes, every time he runs.
4 out of 5 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm. She's so smart. Okay, it's my turn to be smart and tell you who my bust is. Okay?
All right.
Because I also have a bust. Okay? And that would be Anton Smith versus Chicago. Okay, there's 4 running backs on that team. Besides him, they've got Steven Jackson, Jaquiz Rogers, and Devonta Freeman. Yes, he has the least amount of carries for the most amount of success and is great in the passing game, but he is a situation monster. Which one are you going to choose? Who can you depend on? Also competes with Devin Hester and Roddy White for passes. Chicago has given up the 12th fewest fantasy points to running backs. There's nothing more than RB4 or 5. Don't trust the Falcons.
Sorry, I got so into what you were saying, I forgot.
I know, I'm so drawn. People
you
are drawn
were so
to
captivating. I'm going to disagree with you on that, actually.
It's okay. I disagree with a lot of what you think, so
that's fine.
Okay.
I'll tell you why.
I'm sure you will.
I actually did pick up Anton Smith.
I would pick him up. I just might not play him this week.
Well, it's a pretty neutral matchup. They're like a middle tier, and the truth is with him, he is boom or bust. It's true. And you don't know what you're going to get week to week. However,
I had Steven Jackson on my team last week, and he did really well.
Yeah, he did great.
Yeah.
But how many carries does he need to do well versus how many carries does Anton Smith
He's still
need?
the man there.
My point is he doesn't need 15 carries a game to get you major fantasy points or to get a touchdown. All this guy does is run in touchdowns from long distances. In the last 8 games that he's had at least one carry or reception, he has a touchdown in 6 out of 8 games. A touchdown of 30 plus yards. So you get the yards and the touchdown.
Okay, that was last week, the week before. But what's going to happen this week?
It's 6 out of 8 weeks. It's not just one.
Okay, well this is the 6 out of
9.
9th week that he's going to do well.
We'll see. We'll see. He is high risk, but I think he's done it enough times in a row now that if I needed someone for a flex play and I didn't have a sure thing, which is, this is what we're talking about, then I would take that chance.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we will see, and you can bust our balls, and especially Talia's balls, because I was right all of my picks last week.
All of them?
Yeah, I mean, I did have a little benefit of one not playing.
Correct.
But Christian Ponder would have been the other
well,
choice.
Anyone would have Christian Ponder as a bust.
Yeah, well, you know what? I would have been right.
Yes, you were right. They agreed that Teddy Bridgewater was going to be a bust, and so they even benched him. But we'll see. Every week is different.
That's true.
And we'll
and
see
every
what we
week
get.
is a competition.
Hopefully, I will be more right than Danny this week. We shall see. Find us on Twitter at FantasyFBGirls and stay in touch. See you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's the fantasy football girls here to hook y'all. 2 hotties on some made you look all. They shoot just to rock your world. Time for the fantasy football girls.